All right, here, guys. Let's sit here and discuss David Rockefeller's successes with what he had set out to accomplish with Early Bird. I am Early Bird. Um, you know, uh, he wanted me to be, to get to this point where, I'd kill all the people that needed killing. I was like, I don't want to get there. That's just wrong. Just forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace. But all the people that don't want to forgive debt and trespass and love one another, faithful peace, those type of people, there's a lot of those people and they need killing, right? And I told them right off the bat when I started posting out Sierra Vista, this is what you pay for your brother, you yourself will receive. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, If you pray for your brother to, be killed because he started this contest and I'm going to end it, that's what's going to happen. All right. And so, life is eternal and grace is infinite. So don't worry about the things you think you need, and don't fight over the things you need. When you share the world together in faithful, loving peace, your needs are taken care of, and your wants that you perceive that you have through fighting over what you need don't present themselves anymore, right? So when I read the letter that you wrote me, it made me mad, mad, mad. I heard the things you said, made me sad, sad, sad. Ooh, baby, I love you. Oh, 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 oh. Do you like Der Maker? That's one of my favorite Zeppelin tunes. Okay, just listening to it. We're doing I did a rebuild of Western New Mexico with UT Rio Grande Valley and Fort Lewis as the rivals. And we were trying to go worst to first, and New Mexico State beat us in the national championship. They cheated. Right? So I said to myself, well, let's just reboot it. So I rebooted it. And then I took all my juniors and made them spectacular and redshirted them because if they're juniors, they won't transfer. Okay? Do you understand? They might leave early for the draft. No, I don't know if anybody's that good. No, not really, because I Easter egged them. Okay. Most of them that were juniors and stuff, I made them really good. The defensive players I made into really good offensive players, and the offensive players I made into really good defensive players. And most of the guys that I made really good that were, they could draft, the receiver and nope. So I'm pretty sure we'll get them all back, and then we'll go from a 63 team, and we lost our last 3 games against FCS foes at home, right? So we're going to be terrible. We're going to have the lowest ranked stadium and the lowest ranked team. We're going to be 126. We're going to go from worst. Okay. But instead of, being 77, getting a good recruiting class and get the quarterback that I love to get and like and all that stuff, I made a quarterback out of one of my cornerbacks that could possibly be good enough to transfer, but it doesn't matter because I recruited a quarterback that's awesome and another quarterback that's a really good backup. So, and my returning starter is already a decent backup, so it's not going to matter at all. Right? So we're going to go from 63 to 89, okay, because of all the Easter eggs I put on the team. We're going to be the bottom ranked team at 126 at 89, right? So then I get to play the games, okay, on Heisman with all that against, whatever schedule the computer gives me. And then we'll go worst to first. Oh, no one's going to beat us. Oh, hell no. With me running the option with an 89 team, no freaking frack way. With the defense I'm going to have with 2 6'2" shutdown corners, and no way. No, we are going to. And it'd be 2 deep at fullback with blockers that block into the 80s like offensive linemen, and 3 deep at tight end with blockers that have with speed close to receivers and blocking into the 80s too. Oh, hell no. Only thing I did 2 guys on the defensive line move over for the offensive line to give us a good guard and a good center, and then I recruited really good players. And so, no, we're going to destroy everybody next year. Well, because I wanted to. And fuck NASA, they suck. You've got Hashifaki Magoo, right? So I'm just going to do that. We'll have fun with that. We'll see where they go with it from there. I probably win a couple of championships, and after my first recruiting class goes, then I'm going to retire. Okay. I'm bored. I don't want to set all kinds of records, break Nick Saban's records. Nick Saban's an asshole. He saved Scarsezian's life. Did he play quarterback at BYU? I think they would have figured and checked that stuff out there, huh? Did he play in the NFL or anything? I don't know. I think they would have discovered his AFib thing, like all those years ago. Sounds like a setup. I don't know. Who knows? But, okay. So, that's irrelevant. There are no heroes with technology. When you forgive debt and trespass, love one another, eternal faithful peace, and you start to restore the ecosystem, okay, then you're going to restore human beings. Now, human beings will be more intelligent, not want to have 18 kids and shit like that. I was watching this thing on this kid who went to Jordan to a family's wedding thing, and he does this stuff with Fortnite, and the Fortnite people called him up and said, hey, maybe you ought to change the stuff, and it turned out to be really good. And what would this other guy do if he was here? Nothing's impossible. I was like, yeah, no, it's all you guys in your fucking words. I have no limitations. Please limit yourself to what's possible. Nothing's impossible. Okay, I'm going to take your ass up in one of Richard Branson's little spaceship things, and I'm going to kick your ass into space and see if you can beat Brie Larson. Nothing's impossible. You better get to impossible. And you better get to limitations. Toot, sweet, because I ain't fucking playing. And David Rockefeller tried to turn me into the most efficient cleaning up, killing machine to kill all the killers with technology in the history of the world. That was his goal. Was turn me into the most intelligent and most proficient and not be such a mook and such an emotional mook and such a dumbass and such a Asperger's and such a savant person, to be as smooth and calm and cool and collected and together and as intelligent as David Rockefeller. It's like that motherfucker's never been as any of those superlatives applying to me of his life. He didn't trespass on me. I didn't trespass on him. Okay. I wouldn't do that to him. Lord's Prayer. There you go. Okay. So, in a sense, I have turned into everything he ever wanted me to be. And it sucks. You guys want to see my legs? Do you want to see my legs? Want to seal and feel the pain of my legs? And like, I'll recover. I'm recovering now. Me and Suzuki's walking me through it, I'm going to go soak them in the sun. And then I got to run to the store and grab some more Epsom salts. And I got to check over the car. I got to make sure the truck has all the right fluid levels. The air levels in the tires are good and stuff like that. Because Dad's, and get windshield wiper fluid and stuff. So, I got to get some more windshield wiper fluid. So I'm going to go to the store and get that and stuff. And then do all the check downs and stuff, the things to make sure Dad's, we got the good tires. So everything's good. So he can have a nice, comfortable trip up to Santa Fe to visit, stuff. And then, mostly I'm just going to load songs onto the MP3 player for the dances. We're going to put in some Cheech and Chong, we're going to put in the Mexican-American song and maybe, Dave's Not Home. And we're going to put in some stuff just to have fun while we're in the barn, Mexican-Americans just don't include the gang fights. They love their nanas and their nanus. Mexican-Americans have names like Gemma and Chela and have a son-in-law named Jeff, right? I gave some Mike's favorites, right? I love that. It's funny. Beaners. It's funny. If you're an Aviar and a Benegas, it's funny. Okay. But so, yeah, it's very funny. Shema and Jella and I have a son-in-law named Jeff. I love that. It's Debbie and a daughter-in-law. Oh, it's funny stuff. No, it's very funny. You have to be from a community where Viva La, what is it? Viva La Familia. I need that one. I'll write that sucker down. I don't have that. Oh shit, yeah, Viva La Familia. Yeah, I need that one. I don't have that on my MP3. Okay, let's write that down, guys. Write that down. I got a pencil over here. So, but all you crazy ass, pussy faces and Peckerwoods on the plantation, okay? Okay, just know that, David Rockefeller's ghost is smiling on your house. Okay. You guys fucked yourselves into an oblivion. You fucked yourself into an oblivion corner, and you got your knives out, and everybody, Daniel Craig. Okay, James Bond. How about you, Jason Bourne? You born again? Want to hear? We have that. I have Billy Preston and said, yeah, okay. So, woman, don't you know with you, I'm born again. Oh, and stuff. But guys, I was sitting there watching some of the Drew Barrymore thing and the lady doing her makeup, and it was very financially difficult. It's like, there's no money. Okay? Fuck, people. They do. We need more money to fuck. Knock it off. Okay. Stop going on TV and telling everybody your sad story because you don't have the balls to stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. Nobody in the future fucking cares. You can stand up for the Lord's Prayer and give children world peace and stop poverty, disease, all kinds of crap by just standing up and using your technology to live the Lord's Prayer. And you don't have to sit around sniffing Lysol thinking you're clean. Okay? And nobody fucking cares in the future. It's true. And I don't have to come back to visit cruises. You guys can show me I can watch through a device. Yeah. I believe, I have faith in God and I believe in Jesus, and Jesus said it happens, and that'll do, pig. That'll do. That'll do for me. I'm gonna hang out in the mountains. I don't give a fuck what you assholes do that are sitting here trying to make sure I am depressed and pissed and angry and sad. Yeah. You guys suck. I did my job. Okay. So there's David Rockefeller's successes. Okay. And you're all his successes. Is that what you want to think? Well, you think what you want to think. All right. Love you.